was going to proceed.
He was on, I happened to catch on MSNBC yesterday.
You got a haircut?
This is where we will be stationed. Got some of my pamphlets.
That's
And one of the canvassers left this. We got stickers, and it's drizzling a little bit, so, and a raincoat. Alright, so we are here now at my polling place. Here's all of our stuff, but it's starting to rain, and it's getting worse and worse. So the first time I've ever done this sort of electioning stuff, it rains, so this is my experience. Alright, so now it's really coming down. We're right under the umbrella. I got flyers, some flyers that Emily printed out there, and we also have flyers that I made. Oh, it's getting even worse. Some flyers that I made that are more colorful, that I got printed by Vistaprint or something, so we got that. And we have this umbrella blocking all of our other stuff, hopefully. Hopefully it's not getting wet. Oh man. Oh, and you've seen that already. I got my Bernie shirt on. And I switched my sticker from the shirt I wore to vote to my Bernie shirt. Damn this weather. Damn this weather to hell. The DNC is behind this weather. The DNC is behind this weather. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, so quick update. The sun is out, as you can see. I've got my flyers here. It turns out that the sign that we're looking at, that I'm yelling at, that I'm in the beginning of my previous video just freaking out about, saying, oh, it's illegal. Turns out it's legal. Apparently that is within 10 feet. It was on a door, but they're telling me that door is not the official entrance. The door was the entrance to the church, but the entrance to the actual polling thing is further inside. So we could actually go inside that first door with the Hillary sign and do our thing. And I was in there for a little bit until the sun came out, so I'm back outside again. So I feel like a jerk running in there all loud as a young kid who thinks he knows it all, saying that's illegal, but apparently it's not illegal. So there's that. Now we're gonna keep doing our thing outside as it's nice out. All right, bye. Another quick update, I've had several conversations now with people that have lasted several minutes, and all of them seem to be very anti-Bernie, but at the same time pro-Bernie. These people that seem to be argumentative, but then we were agreeing on things. At the end, I was speaking to somebody that was here for one of the local candidates, and it seemed like he was like, well, give me reasons why I should vote for him. And then in the end, he said, at first I said to him, well, you know, in the end of, I actually did vote for your candidate. And he said, well, I voted for Bernie as well. So there's that. And then a kid just came out, and came right up to me, and I was asking him if he wanted any pamphlet, and he said he was kind of, well, Bernie, you know, he's letting the top guys go. He's not really going after the big guys. But he said I voted for Bernie, but he's doing all this stuff and blah blah blah. And that he can't get, he didn't do all this other big stuff. And I replied to him, I said, well, I think you're assuming that Bernie has more power than any one person has. It's going to take a lot of us. And he says, you know, you can't fall back on talking points. You know, that doesn't, if you fall back to talking points, what is, then I don't believe you, or something of that nature. And he was already in his car as I was yelling, well, 1 + 1 is 2. But that can't be true. If it's a talking point, then 1 + 1 can't equal 2 anymore, can it? It's like my talking points are just facts. They're not. Talking points can be fake and they can be real. You can have truthful talking points and you can have false talking points. So why he said that because what I was saying was a talking point meant that it should be disregarded is kind of ridiculous. But in the beginning he said he voted for Bernie anyway. So what is happening? I don't know.
Okay, God. Okay. Oh.
I'll just say here, it was an overall great experience. There were a bunch of people that, said thumbs up, don't worry, I'm voting. And then there was people that had these weird sort of mixed messages. People that, as I said earlier, that seemed to be for Bernie but were kind of argumentative or questioning me. this one guy, the last guy that I talked to, he came out saying it was his first time voting, and he voted for Bernie, but he just has one question: do we actually think he has a chance of winning? Not in a way like, oh, just do you think so, please? He was more like, do you actually think he really has a chance? Like, he was like, this is the guy I want, but I don't really think he has a chance. And we said, listen, if everyone who doesn't think he has a chance votes for him, he'll have a chance. And he voted for him. I voted for him, and I think he has a chance anyway. So, and then there was a guy that pulled up on his bike. He said he actually worked for Bernie, like, years ago during some sort of healthcare thing, and he said, I like the ideas, don't like the man himself. And he's like, if you work for him personally, you'll see. I don't know what that means because I've never worked for him personally. And he was like, I just want to get universal health care regardless of how we do that. And I was like, well, is that pro Bernie? I mean, because he does want to get everybody covered. Or was he arguing for Hillary's position, which she wants the universal, the Obamacare coverage? So I couldn't really, a lot of confusing things. I don't know. And so those are kind of disheartening to hear, those types of people. You know, the people that came up to me sort of like second guessing. Each person had a different element about Bernie that they were like, I mean, this policy is a little so-and-so. And that starts to add up in my head like, oh, now somebody has a problem with this, they have a problem with this. It's no longer people telling me, oh, he's a communist, which I heard at a gun shop that I went to. Like, Bernie should just move to Cuba, they were saying. Of course, that was on a gun shop that on the front of the door said, guns kill people the same way spoons made Rosie O'Donnell fat. So I knew before even entering that gun store, I knew what I was going to be in for. So, we called it quits. It's 6:40 now, and we were there for a good bit of the rush hour, people coming home from work. We're right near a train station, and so we met a lot of people. Well, I don't know if this is a sign for Bernie or for Hillary, or just the effects of light after a rainstorm. But we have a beautiful rainbow. Hello. You're really campaigned out. Look at this.
I was in the 8th ward.
Oh, all right.
I'm the 10th ward.
Oh, excellent. Well, that would explain it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as
I did
well.
vote for him.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello.
Hello.
Information about Bernie as you're entering?
Thinking about him, yes.
Thinking about him. All right. That's good. Anything to persuade you? All right. Thank you for voting. Avoided the storm. Good. Hello. Information about Bernie Sanders trying to get money out of politics. Okay. Support jobs and education, Bernie Sanders. Oh, wonderful. Good to hear. Avoided the rain.
Yeah, I know.
Do you like any information on Bernie?
Of course, of course.
For a little bit of information helps.
Always.
All right.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Information on Bernie Sanders for jobs and education. Okay. No problem. Bernie Sanders, jobs and education.